welcome back. So yes, I know there is a whole lot happening here. However, before we get into that, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there if you haven't already. Leave a comment on just about anything. You know, I don't care. I just like comments. And don't forget to thumbs up the video. Okay, so here's what's happening today. So it's not like I don't have anything to review because I got mad stuff actually, but I'm kind of like a little bit down almost. So here's why. Ramadan started like 2 days ago. Was it 2 days or yesterday? I don't remember. Either yesterday or the day before yesterday. Ramadan started, and I believe it was it was the day before yesterday. Ramadan started, and this happens to me every year. This is like not new, but I can't fast Ramadan because I have a chronic illness. I am severely hypoglycemic, so if I go even a couple of hours without food, I can basically wind up in a coma, basically. So I'm not allowed to fast Ramadan. I know there are things that I can do. I can do fidya, but every year I just get around this time I get really sad and I get really guilty because anyway, so I'm a little bit down right now, and so even though I have things that I want to review or whatever, I just kind of want to do something fun, which this is what happened when I want to do something fun. I kind of wanted to do something fun, and there was this tag going around on YouTube, and you know, nobody tagged me in it. As Jamaicans say, me just nuff. So I decided to go ahead on my own and do this tag, and it is the Google picks your makeup tag. Basically what you do is you go on Google search right here, and you type in your initials, your first name, you type in your initials and your first and your last name, and then you type in look after it, and the first picture that comes up is the picture that you're going to use to create a look. Now, my first name is not Cleo, but my first name, I don't ever use it. Like when people actually say my first name out loud, it freaks me out because I never ever use it. So when I hear it, it's like, oh, that's me. So when I went in, I typed CH look, and the first picture that came up, good grief, like literally the first picture that came up is that right there. So I'm going to keep that picture up here the whole time that I'm doing it. There's a lot of red happening in this picture, and I don't use reds on very well, like on my eyes, so I'm doing a pretty special interpretation of this particular picture right here. You'll see it. I'm probably going to wind up doing a voiceover because I was like dancing the whole time and listening to music while I was doing it, and I'll either put the palettes that I used. Oh, the palettes that I use for this look, actually, I used the two Bad Habit Anastasia dupes, the Aura and the Retro Love palette. These actually had all the shades that I needed in there, and for blush I used the NARS Unfiltered 1 palette. I used the Exhibit A from that palette, and for highlighter I used Here Comes Joy from MAC. Mind you, there's a lot going on in this picture. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for me because I don't eyeshadow very well, you guys know that, but I'm still going to try. So let's see, there is some light pink, there's red, green, yellow, there's a little bit of a peach, a white, and there's a blue background, but I'm actually going to leave the blue out of it, even though you guys know I really want to, because I love using a blue. But yeah, I'm going to stick to the peach, which, it's not going to be cute. I'm going to stick to the peach, I'm going to stick to that red, maybe the pink, ooh yeah, maybe the pink, the green, and there's a tiny hint of brown in there, or is that, yeah, there's a tiny hint of brown in there, so maybe I can do that too. Alright, I'm going to keep the picture up right here throughout the whole video, the whole time that I'm doing it, just so that you guys can have a reference for what I'm doing. And because there's actually so much going on in this picture, I think instead of just doing an eye look, I'm just going to do an all over face look with it. I kind of looked at a bunch of my palettes last night to try to kind of figure out which colors to use and in what combination, because remember, I don't use warm tones very well, so thankfully most of these tones in this picture are dark. Most of the tones in this picture are cool, so I should be able to use it successfully. We'll see. Like I said, this is just something fun that I saw on YouTube, and I kind of wanted to do it because I'm not really in a great place right now, and I just kind of want to do something fun and kind of challenging and see if I can like build my eyeshadow skills a bit, because I'm not super great at it. And I'm trying to get there. I really am. I'm trying to get there. So the palettes that I chose to use last night are these two Bad Habit palettes. These are the Retro Love and Aura palettes, which are dupes for Subculture and Prism. And these two palettes, thank God, have literally all of the shades that I need, even that peachy shade. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably not going to talk through this video because I kind of just want to listen to music and put on makeup, so I'll probably do a voiceover during that portion of it. But yeah, stick around if you want to see this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And listen, like I said, my eyeshadow skills aren't great, so don't clown me if it's, you know, if it comes out looking a hot ass mess, because I'm trying my best and it's just for fun. Alright, so stick around if you want to see me make a fool of myself. Alright. Okay guys, so the first shade that I'm going in with is Flower Power. This is a light peach matte shade from the Retro Love palette, and I'm just setting this down as my base color. Next, I'm going in with Fab. This is a mustard yellow, also from the Retro Love palette. Unfortunately, this shade didn't have a whole lot of depth to it, so I didn't get as much color from it as I thought that I would. Kind of disappointing, but hey, we work with what we have. So I paused the camera and forgot that I had it paused, so I started putting this shade. This is another matte shade from the Retro Love palette. It's called Mod. Once again, this shade didn't have a whole lot of depth to it, and also it changed colors as I was putting it on. But you know, what are we gonna do? Finally, moving on to the Aura palette, I used this high shine, almost metallic shade called Radiate all over my lid. For my outer corner shade, I used matte dark brown from the Aura palette called Vibe. And for my inner corner highlight, I went back to the Retro Love palette and used a high shine metallic that was similar to the one all over my lid called Soul. And then went back in with that same green shade to smudge out my bottom lash line. For highlighter, I used MAC's Here Comes Joy from their Christmas collection. I wanted to use this highlighter because it is also a peachy highlighter, which is very natural looking on me, but I also like it because it's very buildable and I wanted to build it slowly. For blush, I used NARS Exhibit A, once again building it very slowly, because this blush does scare the bejesus out of me. And here you have it, folks, the final look. I hope you like it. Okay guys, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. I think I got a little bit carried away there. I added some lashes because I feel like a drag queen, so I figured why not go ahead and add some really nuts lashes to bring out the whole thing. So I hope you like my interpretation of it. I know that like there was a lot of red in the picture, but I chose to use red on my cheeks and on my lips because for me that's usually the focal point of my makeup. Like I don't really do a lot of eyeshadow. I might use an eyeliner, but I love blush and I love lip products, so I kept it in the areas that I like to focus on. So once again, I hope you liked it. Yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. This is just like a fun little experiment. As usual, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslim sisters and brothers out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!